Hello, Paper and Glam family, and welcome back. I am Lisa Marie, and today I have a really fun paper crafting tutorial for you. If you are new, I'm so excited that you're here. This is my home for all things paper and glam, so all things paper crafting. I also have a membership community where we do all things seasonal living, book club, and Bible study. But today we are going to be doing a project that I have been wanting to do for the longest time, because if you are a paper lover like I am, then you most certainly have a giant stack of cards laying around that you cannot bear to throw away because they're beautiful and they have beautiful words inside, but they're also bulky. They're too bulky for a scrapbook, at least for me. You could certainly put them in your scrapbook, but it'll bulk up fast. And sometimes really special ones I do put in my scrapbook. But I have probably 3 more piles of these from different holidays: Valentine's cards, Christmas cards, birthday cards, just because cards, thank you cards, right? And so I've been trying to brainstorm, what do I want to do with these cards? It's the season right now where I am in my decluttering and organizing era, and I think I found the perfect solution that was so easy, and I made it all with things I already had. It took me about an hour and a half, and it was so much fun. So I will do a little flip through and then come back and give you some more details if you might want to make this project. So I used a book that my mom was getting rid of. We're going through a major decluttering right now, and I just can't bear to throw away books or recycle books, but also didn't really want to thrift it because it's been well loved, and it is from the 40s. And so I just decided to keep it. I just felt like it had a purpose that would be forthcoming, and I'm so glad I did. And so I just want to do a flip through and then show you some of the things that I want to do differently on the next one, just so you don't make the same mistakes I did. We learn and we live and learn. Everything's trial and error. So I used 8 pieces of scrapbook paper for this project. So 4 different patterns and 8 sheets. And it was just scrapbook paper I had. It's all from the early 2000s, but it looks like it was made for this. And I just love that about creativity, is I just wanted to let things flow and just not worry about getting it right. I didn't have any plan when I was making it, and it still just turned out so pretty. So I wanted the scrapbook paper to be pretty close to the hinge here, but I got it a little too close, so you can see that it's already starting to bend up. If you guys have ideas for how I can fix it, let me know. I don't know if Mod Podge would be good, or like how exactly to fix that, but some of you, my crafting czars, can let me know how that is going to be corrected. But even if it's not, it's not a big deal. It's just a fun little junk journal. So that's my first gotcha. And then I love just putting a card here. This card was so beautiful, and it matched the kind of the main paper that I used so well. So I put that one in the very front. And then I just started going through and just seeing where the project took me. So I had some extra scraps when I was all finished with the project. And so I decided to just make some little embellishments with this little piece here. And then I made a pocket for this card. And if you guys saw my birthday vlog, then you saw this was from Christina's daughter Sophia. So I wanted to, it was just so sweet, and she made me a little cute little design, and I wanted to be able to still open up and read everything. And so it was fun to make a little pocket for this one and just make it kind of interactive. I also think this would be so fun for kids. I know kids get a ton of cards every birthday, and this would be a fun thing to make for them so they can continue to look through them. And then I left some of the first pages, the end pages here, because I just thought it was cool, and it made it look vintagey. And so this book was called There's Laughter in the Air, which I thought was perfect for a birthday. And then in the best of the vlog video, that was just the video right before this, I was showing how I organized my project life cards. And I'm so glad I did, because it made it very easy to just grab the perfect project life cards to use this extra paper. And so I can tuck something right in here if I want to write something. Or I was thinking it would be so fun to screenshot some of the birthday text messages that you get. I know I've gotten some really touching ones over the years, and I always want a way to save them. So it'd be very fun to screenshot them and print them just like a picture, and maybe paste them on here so I could read them. And this was just a fun embellishment because the ampersand is, my personal PNG symbol, this was pretty. I went around it with some of the Tim Holtz Distress ink. I literally used a distress ink from, again, the early 2000s. All my scrapbook supplies are from the early 2000s when I used to work at scrapbook stores. So I used just the blue one here and the green one on this card, and it just kind of looks like it was made for this, because this paper has all the blue distressing on it. So I actually didn't add this blue distressing. That was just part of the pattern. And then again, I love that this just shows it's from June 1945. And if I want to open up any of the cards, I can still just read them. And on the back of each card, I decided to put scrapbook paper just to reinforce the hinge here. And I think you could really do this just with a glue stick. I used some liquid adhesive, which is probably not the best, but it's what I had, because it could make the pages warp. I didn't have that issue. And yeah, if you guys want to see a full tutorial, let me know. I just thought I'd do a fun little flip through to get us started. So you can see all the cards are a little bit different, and this one I thought was just so pretty, and I decided to cover the inside. So down the road, I think it'd be fun to put pictures here, like maybe one picture from every birthday, or you could do like an annual birthday interview, and just say what was, your favorite moment from your 37th year, what was your favorite movie, your favorite song, just stuff like that would be so fun. Or just like writing a letter to, who you were before, or who you want to be in the future, maybe what you hope for in the next birth year. So yeah, these are just, it's so funny because the cards, they look like they were made for the paper. And again, I love how that works out when we're doing things that are creative. I also just saved fun little cards that, didn't say too much. This is just a sweet little note Professor Jana sent me, but they just are still so pretty. And then this was just a generic thank you card. It was just really simple. It just said thank you on the front. It wasn't really a design, so I decided to cover it with scrapbook paper on both sides. And again, I will see how inspiration strikes to fill this book, but I wanted to just show you all the cool cards because they're so hard to throw away, right? Because someone took the time to pick them out just for us and write us a little message and take it to the post office or give it to us with a gift. And so I just wanted to keep flipping through. And then this one is a pop-up card, and this is such a fun surprise that it actually pops up, and it just had a little tiny card that said happy birthday right here. So I took that out, and I could add a card back in here if I want. And I left an open hinge if I wanted to add more cards, but it was getting a little bit thick. So lesson learned. I don't mind that it's bulging. I think that's just part of the art of it. This book wasn't quite big enough. You can see that, some of the cards were bigger than the book itself. So you'll want to make sure that you have a nice big book if that bothers you. But for me, the book was so perfect. I was not the least bit worried about it. And that is the essence of the book. I have some fun little pullouts I wanted to show you guys. I also ripped this 3D card in half and just kept the front side because it was just so pretty. And let's see what else. I want to find all the little flip outs that I did. So I had this extra envelope and I decided to paste it to the back of the book, and if I wanted to tuck anything fun inside here, I could. So very OG junk journaling vibes. And then I wanted to find the little pop out that I made. Oh, I think it was on the champagne card here. Yeah, so I also did this with some of the bigger project life cards, just created a little pouch. So again, I could put a picture on this side, and it all just matched so well and made the most fun cohesive project. Okay, what did you guys think of my little birthday book? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And then if you want a full tutorial, I would love to make it for you. I have my sights set on making one of these books for Christmas and for Valentine's Day at least. So if you want to find a book that will serve you for this project, you can thrift them. There are, tons of books that are, antiquated that you can just grab at garage sales, thrift shops, or you probably have one hanging around in your house that just isn't one that probably will be read. This probably isn't one that's still relevant for us today. Um, and then any adhesive really will work. You could use a tape runner, a glue stick, anything like that. And yeah, that's the project. I'm excited to know if you guys would like to make this, or if you have a fun way to store all of your greeting cards. It's such a big part of seasonal living is just opening up Happy Mail, and then I love sending cards as well. So that is what I have for you guys today. If you want to spend more time together, I have the Paper and Glam experience, and I am having a back to school sale right now. So you can join for founding member rates if you choose to pay in full and do the annual membership. I would love to see you if you are a woman who is ready to just become who God created you to be. Dig into the Word of God, which is where everything begins. Have a literary lifestyle that you love, and then have a seasonal living lifestyle. So it's more than just home decor and recipes, it's the framework that God gave us for growth. And when we live seasonally, we grow seasonally, just how everything in this world does, us included. So I made it for every woman who feels stuck and feels like they don't know what to do next. I have been there a million times, felt like I tried everything, was doing everything I knew to do, and just couldn't get moving for whatever reason. And I have kind of made that my life's work, is figuring out the art and science of growth and how to get a clear vision of who God created you to be and get a plan for growing into that woman. So I'm really proud of what I've made with the Paper and Gleam experience, and I would love to share it with you. It comes with live streams, live Bible study, live book club, my vlog series, my seasonal living masterclass, just all the glammy things. And if you love the paper, I would love to know that too. I have a shop.paperandglam.com, where you can get my seasonal living list, stickers, stuff for your planner, my Bible reading plan, my God and Glam Bible reading plan, and so much more. And more paper videos to come. So if you love this, let me know. Leave me a comment, give it a thumbs up, especially if you want me to make the tutorial live. I'd love to do that for you guys. And I will hope to see you on a live stream soon. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and crafting with me. I love you guys, and God bless.